Hey everybody, welcome to Farm Talk Friday.
Yay.
Free Paul Watson, and I am Kenneth. Actually, I'm Ken Jordan. This is my beautiful wife, Giovanna. Hi, Annie.
Hi, baby.
How are you?
Good.
Okay, we're here in Costa Rica at our tiny little permaculture farm. There's our chicken tractor. There's one. There's the other one right there. Our hens are not producing too many eggs these days, but we're patient. They'll come around.
Where'd you come from?
Where'd I come from?
Yeah. Well, so usually we tell everyone, like, we came down here 8.5 years ago.
Well, I'm going to do that. I was just giving
okay.
a little mention because I just pointed out the hens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the hens are dry.
Yeah. So anyway, today is September 13th, 2024.
Friday the 13th.
We do
Friday the 13th.
We do Farm Talk Friday every Friday whenever we can. It's either on Giovanna's page, my page, or the Green Wave House page. Be sure you
Like it, follow
or
it.
friend.
No, you follow a page.
Yeah.
You like or follow a page, I think.
Well,
You can't friend the page.
you friend people and follow Green Wave House page, I think. I think that's how it goes. I don't know.
A lot of the people.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, so we moved down here, almost 9 years ago. No, 8.5 still. I bet it's 8.5 years ago. We came from LA. I used to be in a band called the Crystal Method. And by the way, the Crystal Method is still going strong. They've got an LA show coming up soon.
They meaning Scott.
Yeah, they mean
But he is touring with Rabbit in the Moon, and there's
Yeah.
two of them.
And the show in LA is with Rabbit in the Moon. So
Yeah.
if you're there,
The Crystal
check
Rabbit
it
Tour.
out. Yeah, if they're
It's not
there.
really called that, but
No.
but
Okay.
maybe they would appreciate crystal rabbits.
Yeah.
I've seen them on Etsy. They're cute.
Yeah. Giovanna has a wonderful nonprofit called Green Wave. You can check them out at greenwave.eco, or are you not recommending that?
No, it works most of the time.
Okay.
It's I think the .eco people. No offense, you guys. It's a little glitchy. It's been glitchy.
All right.
But most of the time it works. So it'll redirect to where it goes. Anyways.
All right.
Hi, whoever has jumped on.
Yeah. So we normally start the show off by talking about our advertisement. Every week, Giovanna makes a little promotional ad with our official Farm Talk Friday font on it. What's in the picture this week?
Well, we actually had two ads. So Ken brought it to my attention today that that I had written the 19th. Friday the 13th are my favorite, by the way, and somehow I managed to maybe not wear my glasses while I was making the ad, and I put the 19th. I mean, the characters aren't even close, so I must have just been thinking about something else. But in Ken's ad that I had posted previously with the wrong date, it was culantro, which is wild cilantro that grows wild, everywhere, but it happened to be growing next to this one garden that's close by to our house. And what I was really trying to go for was to get this shot of the garden. So yes, the culantro is there and it's going strong, but it's doing that by itself. We didn't put it there. It just popped up and we leave it there because it's convenient. It's like, oh yeah, that's the perfect garden for you to be around. But what I wanted to show was that we had pulled out all the nasturtium. So in some places nasturtium is edible and I would keep it, but here it's not. And so it's just choking things out. And so we removed it and then we mulched it to, give some, just some space and, just a better chance for our big leaf basils to grow. And sometimes what happens when you have so much green in the photos is you cannot capture anything that you want to show. So sometimes it's really frustrating because I want to take all this media, but I'm not a professional videographer or photographer, nor do I have that aspiration necessarily. So I'm not going to invest in things that maybe could show you guys. That, or it's just impossible, Burning Man, to capture the essence of what we're doing when there's so much green. But So anyway, so Ken's ad featured culantro. I ended up like focusing on that to just try and be like, have a story in the background. And that's what we do sometimes with ads. But the ad that I put out today that had the updated date it was like this little bird that we must have taken a picture of several years ago, and it was really cute. And I just came across like a bunch of like our photos that are in my photo library. Like we have a nice camera and we do take some nice photos of the wildlife here. And I'm like, these should be like, there should be a new series of Farm Talk Friday ads so that we're showing these animals and birds that we see. And I think like there had been this thought once like, oh, we're gonna take these pictures, then we're gonna share them with you guys. And then I know I did that like for a few weeks or a month, and then it just stopped. But we have more photos. So I think what we're gonna do now for the ads is make those into ads.
Okay.
Yeah. So there
Sounds
we
super
go.
exciting. Okay.
Ken had no idea that this would turn into two different stories, but that's okay.
All right. So listen, in farm news from my side, the little farm's still here, and all I got to say is we have a lot of banana clumps that are getting ripe at the exact same time, and so we're about ready to harvest a bunch or several bunches, and that's okay though, because after they ripen, then we'll have to freeze a bunch, and that works out great for us. So,
Because
now,
Ken loves banana smoothies and we love banana ice cream.
yeah. Now,
You go through them.
what the important thing I need to talk about today is coffee making.
Okay. Costa Rican coffee maker.
So listen, we had this coffee maker. It doesn't matter what it was. It's called a Sodin. It was basically a
We called it a Snowden.
yeah. It was a coffee pot with a internal screen in it.
I want to say hi to Derek, Gili, and Gail. We see you guys.
Hey Gail, hey Gig, and Julian. All right.
Hey, Julian, yay!
Okay, so we had this pot and it broke many times and cracked many times, and we kept trying to fix it. We kept fixing it with super glue.
Yeah, we had this for probably 10 years.
Yeah, anyway, and we can't replace it. The company's somewhere in Europe. And,
Yeah. We don't know if they made it through the
yeah, anyway.
pandemic.
So finally we gave up on it. It's just every part of it broke too many times. And so I went out and bought a regular coffee maker. You know,
Yeah.
the pot and the thing.
The awful kinds.
And so,
Hey, Hudson.
well, anyway, so we tried it for a week, less than a week.
Well, I think immediately we're like, oh, this is
Yeah, the coffee was terrible.
substandard.
And the reason why is all those coffee makers, those like percolating drip kind of coffee makers, they heat the water till it's boiling, and they basically burn the coffee, and it makes the coffee taste terrible. So listen, in Costa Rica, the traditional way to make coffee is with a chorreador de café. Okay, so here is a really cheap version. It's made out of wire. You could probably make one with a coat hanger, probably. So it's basically a stand and like a sock, basically. And so you just put the coffee in there, and then you take your hot water, not boiling. We go for 205 degrees, just off the boil and not boiling. And you pour it into the sock, and you catch it here in a pan or your cup. For if you're just doing a cup, you use a little bit of coffee, and you have a smaller sock. There's probably an actual name for this. I'm going to find out what it is. But this is a longer sock, and it's made to brew more coffee. So anyway, and so I was reluctant to switch to the Costa Rican style because I just thought it would take too long in the morning. I thought I'd be sitting over this thing all day, pouring the water in. So anyway, I tried it, and it was super fast. I mean, the coffee comes out really quickly. You're not pouring the water for that long. So anyway, it only took me 8.5 years to figure that out. And the coffee is the best
Super
we've
good.
ever had. It's way better than our old pot. And so
Stitched here for all of you that know how to sew. Look at this.
this one probably costs like $1 or $2. I don't know. But anyway, I want to show you a better looking one. This is a really cool one. It folds up flat like this, totally flat. But then when you turn it into the chorreador, first of all, we have a beautiful morpho.
It's upside down.
We have a beautiful morpho right there.
Hand painted.
It says Costa Rica. And then the sock goes in here. And you put your cup or your pot down here and you pour in the hot water. And it's just amazingly simple and amazingly delicious.
Yes.
That's the chorreador.
And this one's nice and cute for our guests. And then this one works out fine. We have a lot of yellow in our house, and our house is modern, so this is simple and
Yeah.
perfect. It is perfect.
Perfect.
And yeah, Julian, I would imagine that your cousin would have one.
Mm-hmm.
I know he said something about like swirling and pouring. We'll have to see that comment later on because it's like half there.
Yeah,
Hey,
maybe
Kristen,
maybe there's some
bring that on our next trip.
maybe there's some skills I don't yet know about the chorreador, so I have to learn more.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, Kristen.
Julian can come down and teach us.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, Julian, you're always welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, honey.
Kristen, by the way, she wants to go to Egypt with us.
Yes, come on down. We're going to the Egypt eclipse in 2027.
Yeah. We already put a deposit down. So if you want to go to that, think about putting your deposit down now.
Yeah.
Woo, she's in. She says, good.
Yeah, and so I would like to say something.
Oh, is this for like Julian? Is it?
No.
Oh no.
To
Okay.
Kristen.
Oh, to Kristen.
Yeah.
Kristen of Unholy Rollers.
Yeah. I just wanted to find out what you thought of the. Well, I think it's a new song. I'm not positive, but it's "Shiver" by John Summit. I really like it. Okay.
Okay.
That's it. Let's move on to farm stuff.
Yeah. So I'm back in the field this week.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, honey.
I'm back. My
Yeah.
back is back.
Yes, Giovanna suffered a back injury almost 2 weeks ago, a week ago, last Monday. And she couldn't move or do much at all, but slowly but surely she's been getting better and better.
Yeah, who's that lady? I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah.
I couldn't move for like 2 hours that day, but anyway, like every day it got a little bit better. I'm just being really careful, and but no one could keep me from going back outside this week. So I had my this really cool staff. What do we call them? Walking stick staff that Ken played this really cool event for some friends, summer solstice in Alaska, and this guy showed up with 2 beautifully carved like walking sticks that he gave to both him and Scott, and yeah, that was a really fun group, fun party, great gifts. It was super magical. So I used that to help me with my stability, and basically, I just kind of gave orders. I was like, hey, asking the person that works for us to do detail work that I would normally do and not really assign him to, but that was kind of driving me crazy because I'm like, okay, I know he won't ever do this, but I want it done, and so that's okay. Like now he has learned, a different skill set using like scissors and stuff. But we did some bigger things too. So we planted more Rosa de Jamaica, and we still have probably like 20 plants. We planted at least 20 or 30 of them this week, and then we still have some left over, so
Let's go for 40.
let's do it. But we have them all over the place. Like
Okay. Rosa de Jamaica is one of the only annuals that we plant each year. It provides us with Rosa de Jamaica. It's like, it's a, what do you call
Well, they
it?
consider it a type of
Hibiscus.
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 It doesn't look like, the flower looks different than all the other hibiscus flowers you would ever see. But
I hope. Anyway, it makes this
Yay.
great, like
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid tea that is popular here in a lot of other countries too. But and it's great to make it fresh. It's super high in vitamin C, higher than orange juice, and delicious.
Yeah, and some people put ginger in it, and most people like it a little bit sweetened. I can go without because I know it's beneficial for us. So I'll just drink it anyway, and it's fun looking. So I wanted to talk about some sightings that we've had this week.
Okay.
So this week, I'm pretty sure we saw the white caterpillar. You saw that too, or?
Yeah, light whitish green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, this is the first time I've seen these white caterpillars. I saw two. The second time I saw one, like maybe 10 minutes later, I saw hopefully another one that was in a bird's mouth. I was like, oh, or okay. That's how it works.
Hope it's not poisonous.
Sometimes. Yeah, I'm sure the bird knows what it's doing, right?
Yeah.
Like they know what they can eat, I would hope. Hey, Amy. So anyway, white caterpillars, but we've also had the black caterpillars. So these fuzzy caterpillars, we don't really know. We have not been trying to put them into our hands because we were told that some of them are neurotoxic. So like we avoid them, and if we want to pick them up and move them somewhere, we usually try to find like a leaf or something to get them onto, and then we put them somewhere else. But we've had like the black ones, like in our outdoor shower. I've seen at least 3 or 4 of them in the last like week or so. So I don't know like where they're coming from. We don't have any trees that are over there. I'm like, how are you guys getting in here? And why is there so many of you in such a short amount of time? So anyway, they've been sent to other places, and perhaps we've seen them flying by now. We don't know. Hey Justin, good to see you. Justin of Consumer Coin for all you techie crypto people. Justin can leave that link in the comments, I guess. And then we've seen, the Merlin app. I wanted to talk about the Merlin app.
The Merlin app.
So we're going to meet up with our friends in a little bit at our friend Danielle. So anyone that's in the area, if you want to go to La Vida Dulce tonight, we're going. We're going to meet the Shaws, and they are the ones that told us about this app. And I have to say, like, they'll tell us things every once in a while, and it's pretty solid advice. Like, they're always right, you know? Like, hey, you guys, we've been doing this thing, and then, you know, like, you just don't get to it for a while, and then finally you do, because your friends keep talking about it, or you just take them seriously. They're your friends, and then you're like, oh, shoot, this is really cool, and it's cool. It's like way cooler than I ever thought it could be.
Let's tell them what it is.
Well, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Merlin app is.
It's on Ken's phone.
It's from an Ivy League college. It's keep talking, honey.
Okay.
It's a bird identifying app. Okay, and it's from. Why is this all so hard for me to remember?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's like the most important part.
Yeah, that's Cornell. It's from Cornell.
I wanted to go there.
I didn't read it. I just remembered.
Okay.
And anyway, they have this like library, an international library of bird sounds, and so basically you tell the app where you are. It knows where you are from your location, and then it sort of downloads all the birds that could be in this area, and then all you have to do is launch the app and hit the sound button,
And it makes recordings.
and it listens to what you're listening to and tells you what bird it is and identifies it and shows you
But
a
it's not
picture.
just like what bird. It's like in the morning, for instance, we have 5 birds going at the same time, and it will very quickly
Yeah. Yeah.
like, this is what's happening. And then on top of that, because, you know, like some birds that, you know, they're like singing and then they take a break, and it like a piano, it's listening, and it'll highlight
Yeah.
the bird that's on now.
Yeah.
And it'll do it very quickly, and you're like, whoa, that is really cool. And so I would say, you know, there's a lot of medium-sized birds where I know what they sound like. But there's been a couple birds all these years, and I'm like, what is that bird? And I thought for sure one of my favorite songs that Ken calls the horse bird.
It's kind of like a horse.
How is this a horse?
It's like if a bird was doing a horse whinny. It's the sound.
Okay.
Like that kind of.
Yeah. So I had to have Ken play horse sounds this morning to be like, okay, tell me, like, did you grow up around horses? Because I'm just not understanding here. But I do agree with Ken. Like, if a bird was a horse, this bird would maybe sound like that. But so I thought, for some reason I can't like think of the name, but there's this like bird that is the logo for the Karen Mogensen Reserve, and it's a beautiful bird with some colors and a long tail, and I thought for some reason it was that bird. We don't see them a lot, but they're like kind of like deeper in our quebrada, like more in the jungle. And one time we went to this lot that's within the farm, and I saw a bunch of them, and I was like, it's you guys, you're the ones that are doing this. And so I thought I had solved the mystery, but I have never seen them again. That was a few years ago, like where I could connect the sound and the bird. And this app is telling me that it's a totally different bird that I've never seen, called Little Tinamu or something. And I'm so curious now because it's like not a colorful bird. It's gray. Apparently it's small. You know, maybe there's larger varieties of this bird. You know, this is the Little Tinamu.
Small, plain birds need love too.
Yes, they do, of course. But I wasn't ever looking for this bird. And so now I'm like, okay, it's a gray bird. And I haven't done it yet, but I want to go to Google Images and blow it up and like really like study it. But yeah, what's cool is that like it can identify all these tiny birds that we have. And so these birds, like we can't even take photos of them most of the time because they just move too fast. They're little hoppity things. And so they're the most mysterious, are these like little birds. So it's really exciting to have this. And I don't know what we're up to. We have several recordings.
We're going
we have
to,
at least 10.
We'll put a link to the app
Okay.
in the description.
But anyways, the Shahs are up to like identifying 41 birds or something. And I think we're probably at 10 plus.
Costa Rica is one of the top birding places in the world.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I didn't know how much I love birds, being a cat person, until we got here. And there are so many. And I'm like, you guys are really cute and funny. Like, they're all funny, kind of like the chickens. They have personalities and different habits. And we've talked about it before, but the wrens, like, they just don't seem... It doesn't, like, when you first watch them trying to build a nest, you're like, you guys are never going to be able to pull this off. And then seriously, they make the worst choices. It's like, why are you picking the banana plant, which is going to come down once that bunch gets too heavy? Why are you putting your nest there? Like, haven't you guys evolved to know? Like, they're like the panda of birds or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, bird brains. Yeah. Anyway, but some birds are really smart. Like crows can like solve puzzles, and anyways, the wrens always pull it off. But I'm just saying that they're funny, and you're like, there's no way, you guys. Okay. Anyways, Jesus lizard.
Yeah.
Jesus lizard. We've seen that. Ken just saw it today.
A big one, yeah.
Yeah, and I saw it the other day, like on the other side of the house by the jacuzzi.
And why does it have the name?
I don't know.
That's not the
because
correct name.
they can run across shallow water or
Yeah.
something.
They do run high on their legs, and they've got this awesome mohawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then talking about Jesus, Free Paul Watson made this new sign for Paul.
Yeah.
So Paul is Canadian, Justin. I don't know if you've signed the petition for this eco hero, but we're still advocating for Paul. He's being held. Is he in Denmark? I keep getting the details wrong. So what you would want to do is go to the
Greenland, right?
Well, he was arrested there, but did they take him back to Denmark?
I don't know. I got to check up on it.
So the Danes are in on it with Japan, and I don't know, something got admitted today, like where Greenland's like, yeah, they put us up to it. And, like they suspected, and then they got a confirmation, and I posted on like my Instagram stories, like what they were posting on their Instagram, and anyways, in October, like I think he's being held till October, and we're just trying to put more pressure on so that they release him. He does not deserve this. Check in, hello.
All right.
Well, last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, two things. Sorry. So Fruit Man doesn't have a fruit report today, but what did we do with the fruit this week?
I don't know.
We saved it. Remember?
What did we say?
Bags.
With the bags?
Yeah.
What bags?
He does know. He told me to do it. We would save the papayas that are growing in our yin yang garden.
Oh, did we? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, okay,
And,
good. We've got papayas growing, which is super great news, and we're trying our bagging technique, which will hopefully save them from the ants and birds and wasps and everything.
I forgot to tell Jason about the chermoya.
Okay, yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta bag those guys too.
And then, okay, final thing is, we walk over here and we have like our growing ginger in between our lot and our neighbor friend Pippa's lot. So we have our little Great Wall of ginger. Great Wall's fire. But Green Wave is helping Pippa's Futuro Nativo, her nonprofit, out with a press release. And so that's going to come out on Monday. So stay
Look
tuned
forward
for that.
to that.
Yep. Very exciting news here in Green Wave World.
Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next week on
Yay.
Farm Talk Friday.